Hello and welcome to the holiday special of The Gauntlet! That's right, this is a high adventure, insane space fantasy story where we've been flying through space and time, sometimes at the same time. But tonight, we're going to take a little break because it is the holiday season. Happy solstice, everyone.
Happy solstice!
Happy solstice!
Happy solstice!
Happy solstice! And we'll be soon celebrating a very special, hyper-specific holiday in store in a second. But for right now, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves because we have some adventuring to get into. How's it going, guys? How you doing?
How are you doing?
Great.
Love it.
What are your names and whom are you playing tonight?
My name is Kelly Nugent, and I am playing Dravana the Reaper, a frenemy of a certain Amontillak-ish person, and a necromancer who's just looking to make sure that the myths about necromancy are lifted because it's just a fun way to make friends.
The more you know, like, flies fast. How about you, Chris?
Hey, I'm Chris Bramonti. I've been playing Amontillak, Skull Giver, currently giving no skulls and giving no cares, except trying to, because it's the holidays and he's on an adventure, growing a friendship perhaps with a friend of me of the past. Trying to regain any sense of power and sense of self, and we'll see if he can. If there's any time to do that, it's the solstice or whatever that is in the magical adventure we're about to have. Who about you? Who are you?
I'm Omar. I'll be GMing tonight as well as portraying, representing the best of my ability, all the NPCs that we'll be hanging out with tonight. It is going to be a lot. It is a stacked, heavy story. Tonight is easily going to be the most ambitious gauntlet we've ever done because there is an insane story mechanic we're throwing in tonight, as well as the fact that we're improvising it. Like, I didn't plan stuff out. I know how we'll play, but I haven't planned out, like, story beats. So anything we do tonight is completely made up, which means that you, watching, you chat, you get to decide the story. This is what's so exciting about this type of storytelling. There are several ways that you can get involved tonight, which I'll tell you in a second, but I do really want to reiterate, we don't know what's going on. If you can see on the table, we have 6 shops. We don't know what they are yet. If you have any ideas as to what these shops can be, please throw them in the chat. So it'll save us a little bit of invention time and a little bit of creativity time because what we're going to play tonight is so exciting and so wonderful, and I think Amontillak is finally going to learn a lesson.
Oh, lovely.
That's the sound of learning right there. So how can you guys influence the story? What a great question. I'm so glad you asked it, and I'm so glad that I was able to repeat it out loud to you. For $5, you will be able to speak directly to Amontillak. You will speak in the voice of the big bad that is haunting Amontillak's story. That is for a $5 gift. For $10, you get to send a hashtag spell to either of these lovely players for them to use, and it's any spell of your choosing. For example, a little while ago, we got Amontillak's Touch, which can turn anything to gold, which is very exciting. Might be very useful tonight. Or if you're not in that giving of a mood, you can also send a hashtag trap. That's right, for $10 you can send a hashtag trap where a trap will suddenly spring up in tonight's story that we'll have to make up on the spot, and they'll have to deal with it, which is very wonderful and very exciting. For $25, you can send in a hashtag NPC, which means that suddenly there's now a character that will be going along on these travels tonight, and you'll get to decide who that is. You guys know how this is played. It's just so much fun. And if you guys want to bring back Alexander Hamilton's, who am I to say no? In fact, I'm someone to say we should probably do that. This is where it gets really exciting. We were hashing this out on the trip here. For $30, you get to send over a Christmas hashtag hit. Let me explain that. I'm not talking about a Christmas carol. I have a musical electronic instrument here, preloaded with piano noises, and we will be singing, with every gift of $30, a brand new radio Christmas smash hit. So no, not like standing in front of a door like a Silent Night ripoff sort of thing. This is like a Mariah Carey, like a Michael Bublé, like this #1 chart topper. Michael Bubble?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Michael Bubble.
He makes old songs sound new again.
So we'll be singing new songs that will hopefully make sound old. And you'll get to send over, with your gift of $30, the title of that, and we'll weave it into the story as well. But we will be playing live music here and coming up with a song on the spot. And then finally, with a gift of $50, you get to decide a Christmas hashtag special. What that means is, to solve a puzzle or challenge in tonight's story, these two will have to reenact and give you the summary of a Christmas special that you decide.
Oh, no.
So it can be like a White Christmas, right? Very popular ones. Or you can be like, you know, the Friends Christmas episode from season 3. And to the best of your guys' memories, you'll have to reenact it and do a summary.
So there's Joey. And my oh my, did he have too much of the candy? Go on.
Yeah, that was a very serious episode.
And he went to the hospital.
We've got some amazing goals tonight. I'm so excited to share these with you guys. At 250, we're going to introduce some ghosts. That's right, some spirits of the season. And pretty soon into the story, I think you'll get an understanding of what kind of ghosts there will be. I'll say they come in 3s. And that's it. They only arrive once, and there's 3 of them. I think you know. I think I've said it. I think I've said enough for you to understand what's going on. At $500, everyone in the town will become puppets. You guys remember from a few episodes before, there are these popular characters called the puppets. This will be the Puppet Christmas Carol tonight, where it'll just magically happen because of the holidays. So anything is possible. When we hit 750, Amontillak is going to give a rousing Christmas speech. You know, like when someone jumps up on a podium or a gazebo and gives like a good rousing speech that rallies the troops. That'll be at 750. And finally, when we get to $1,000 and above, we will be hanging out at the North Pole. The entire story will be transported to the North Pole, and it'll all make total sense. So that's it. That's how we can all change and influence a story. This is going to be so great. Remember, for only $5, you get to throw your voice into the story itself. So text all your friends right now. Say tune in. This is the Gauntlet Holiday Special. It is going to be so wonderful, so exciting, and so fun. And I say let's hop into it. So let's get into the holiday spirit here. Let's get into the holiday spirit. I smell like nutmeg. Right? Like cider, like apple cider, you know?
Ooh, cloves that are pushed into the sides of an orange.
Yes, yes. That emanate that wonderful smell.
Yes, like an orange made of chocolate that you have to violently smash against the surface.
Yes. Christmas crackers, right? The ones you pull apart, they pop. It's a fun kind of pop. I think we're there.
Butter cake.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Just a big
little above and beyond.
It's just a slab of butter.
Yeah.
Bûche Noël, the rolled coffee cake that's decorated like a log.
Yes. Homemade Ferrero Rochers.
Oh.
Ferrero Rochers.
Okay.
Roches.
Ferrero Rocher.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Homemade.
Yep.
Oh. Something that's easily purchased and maybe better.
And but for 3 times the cost, you can make it in your own house. All right, folks. If you remember the entire events leading up to now, you'll recall that Amontillak was cast out of his home with a curse of shame on his hands, a print of a human hand, as he fell through time and space and ended up at a new form of the Gauntlet in an air Venice, where he narrowly escaped, went to a beautiful swamp moon where they saved the moon from being attacked by the Game Master's elemental guards. But Amontillak reversed time so far back to save a bear that he was launched through time into a well, into the future, where he met future Dravana, who sacrificed her own life to teach Amontillak a lesson. Do you remember that lesson?
Do you remember it?
No. What was it?
Okay.
Say it and maybe I'll remember.
Okay. Amontillak, remember, you can't go back and change time. You can only do better going forward.
Go ahead.
Find me. Save me. My story is over. But it's been a good one. That's what it was.
That was the lesson?
That was the lesson.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And then you turned to Sea Salt the monkey and gave a very sarcastic 2 thumbs up.
Sea Salt the monkey said, "Hey, it was nice meeting you too," or something annoying, and I was like,
I remember.
Can you now remember? You remember the like that fading. Done.
You jumped into the time eddy. You saw Dravana at the convention waiting prison area. You grabbed Dravana's hand. Dravana, you grabbed the hands of your 4 skeleton children.
Children, come!
You 6 fell through time
Yeah.
and ended up smack against a cobblestone street, which is where our adventure starts tonight. You both look up as the skeletons kind of gather themselves back up. And you see a tall gentleman with a long beard and a wide coat, but clearly underneath he has a thin frame. It's like barely hanging off of him. And he looks down and goes, "Well, where did you 4-6 come from?"
Oh, just up the street on just taking a family stroll.
Family stroll.
Family stroll.
We're in love.
Yes, and just celebrating that every moment.
Well, that's a wonderful thing. I am Top Hat Humblebottom. And it's very nice to meet both of you.
Well, top hat of the morning to you, top hat.
Top hat of the morning to you. To be more accurate, top evening. For it is the evening. And what a wonderful evening it is, because it is, of course, our favorite holiday, Star Night.
Okay.
I'm going to explain this. Let's break out a story for a second. I really want to explain why it's important we're doing Star Night for tonight's show. Because I didn't want to come up with a fake holiday that was like something cold, because on the other side of the world, it's like not, and also in this part of the world in California, it's also not. Mm-hmm. So I didn't want to do like cold stones, the evening of cold stones, or like snowdrift or anything.
Yeah, no.
But this is a night where people hang stars upon trees. They go out to see the stars at night sometimes. No matter where you are in the world, it's Star Night, and that's this holiday. Okay. But here specifically, it is snowing a little bit, whichever like planet dimension you fall into. It's like there's little snowdrifts, and you look around, and there's like old Dickensian rooftops and Dickensian shops, Dickensian cobblestone, and Dickensian characters walking around, and so everyone is kind of just bustling around and going, "Oh, happy Star Night, happy Star Night,
happy Star Night to you." Yeah.
So Top Hat looks at you and checks and pulls out a little fog watch and goes, "Oh, I'm running out of time. Isn't that always the case? Running out of time all the time."
No.
Yes.
Could you two do me a favor?
Does it
What
involve
is it?
giving you more time?
It does not. It involves
You know what?
giving me.
This is a place for you. This is a place for you.
It involves you giving me some of your time, but not in a capacity that you are going to have your time anyhow. I just am asking a slight favor from you, if that's all right.
Hey, would it be Star Night if we didn't? I don't think so. Please.
Yes, it would not be. You're right. Well, I have to go and do some Star Night festivities and get them ready for all the children who, in this town, as you know, leave coal outside as gifts to the spirits of Star Night. But in order to make sure I do this all in time for the children to get settled into bed, I need to deliver the 60-year tree to Town Hall, which is just down this long corridor. And Top Hat turns and grabs this tree, and it's this tree that is just, it's like a tiny triangular...
The best part of Christmas are these beautiful tree ornament #trap.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's so great. Perfect. That's about to definitely get enveloped in here. So Top Hat turns and says, "Now, as you know, the 60-year tree is a tree that needs to age for 60 years, and then it's this perfect holiday spirit tree that emanates the smell of cinnamon and nutmeg and oranges with spices in them.
Yeah, that's our favorite part of this holiday.
And then, of course, when the tree turns 80 years old, it dies.
Oh.
And when the tree first blossoms when it turns 20. We all know this, right?
Yeah.
Certainly.
Okay,
Yes,
right?
it turns
60-year
20.
tree, it's perfect. When it's 80, it dies. When it's 20,
Okay.
it blossoms for the first time. So if you could just deliver this to Town Hall, I would very much appreciate it. And remember, don't touch the ornaments.
No. One would never.
Sounds simple enough.
Great.
Right.
I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. And hands you the tree. Again, careful, don't touch the
No,
ornaments. There you are.
I never wanted to.
Well,
okay.
the payment, once you deliver this to Town Hall, come back to me. and tell me that you've delivered to town hall, and I'll give you your payment, a gift, which is I have a quick little portal wand that'll take you anywhere in the entire universe and galaxy.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
It's all I have.
No.
It's all I have.
Well,
It'll do.
Okay.
It's not about receiving gifts, it's about giving gifts. I just want you to
Yes.
keep that in mind.
I suppose it is.
We
on
will
Star
accept the
Night.
gift.
Yes.
But I want you to feel okay about it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Very
Well, let me
good.
know once you've taken it to towns. We're taking it to town hall.
We'll send word. And happy Star Night to you.
Happy Star Night
And
to
yours.
you. Well, I'll see you in just a few moments.
Yes, shortly.
Great. So the goal of tonight's game is just to take this tree and put it in the window of town hall. That's all you have to do, and then you get your wand to hop dimensions.
All right.
Okay.
Are we
now,
close?
I want you guys to really quickly both roll a dexterity saving throw.
Do I use my...
Yeah. You wanna
Okay,
do
so
your-
then 8.
Okay. And Amantia?
Wow.
19 minus 3, so 16.
Okay, great. You, as you're carrying the tree, the baubles on the tree swing, but you narrowly avoid them. You
Whoa!
both narrowly avoid them. You don't know what
Okay.
you do, but you narrowly avoid them. But as you're trying to compensate for this, one of the baubles falls off and rolls to just a happy baker who's just like,
Oh.
Marie, the baguettes! And as the ball hits their leg, it suddenly becomes this giant, clumpy, giant ball that envelops the man's boot. And he just kind of steps out of it and just looks back as the ball just swallows the boot. And he goes, oh, well, it's very lucky that didn't get my foot. Oh, dear. Be careful about those baubles.
Yes.
Marie, the baguettes are ready.
Okay. We should go.
Get some of these baguettes.
Okay, Amantia.
No,
Are you hungry at all? Do you
No,
just
but
want them?
I wasn't, but then I heard baguette, and how do you turn one down? No, we'll be distracted. And you never know.
So we're about to decide what these shops are that are lining the street. So chat, if you want to throw your shop ideas into chat, we're going to decide those right now before we continue down our way to Town Square. But I am very excited for us to, this is when things are going to get a little holiday spirity.
Good. That's why we're here. All right, so how close are we to where we need to bring
Yeah, where
this?
are we?
You are, I would say,
Is this the
3
town?
shops away. Yeah.
we're here.
So here, you can put that bit there.
That's us.
And then I'm going to say that Town Hall is, here we go. That right there. So there we go.
Great.
So we need to get here.
So we got a toy shop, a clock shop, a bodega,
Okay. Toy.
Toy. Clock.
a liquor store. We'll call it a spirit shop, a cupcake shop. I might need to stop chat because I'm going to
Clock,
forget these.
bodega. What were the other ones?
So we got toy, clock,
Cupcake.
bodega, spirit shop.
Spirits?
You like spirits, drinking,
Okay.
cupcakes, cupcakery, and of course, Green Eyed Trombonist music shop.
All right.
Perfect. I want now both of you, beautiful, also great handwriting.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It kind of fell apart at the end. All right.
I want you both to roll a d6.
I almost grabbed that one. 3.
5.
Okay, great. There's 3 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. So as you're walking past the toy shop, you see 2 of the toy shop owners. Let's call them Carver and Woodruff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me write this down.
Carver and Woodruff.
They're repairing their door frame. Okay, as like they're looks like they're not like repairing, but like just fixing up their door frame a little bit. And then Woodruff goes, "The important thing is to put a keystone upon the door frame. Then the door frame will always stay." And Carver goes, wonderful idea, wonderful idea. I really wish we had had better ideas back when we started this shop. We should have carved ducks. Everyone wanted ducks. Instead, we did platypi, which we thought was great, but everyone wanted ducks. So you hear them say that as they're walking past the shop that looks like it's kind of falling apart, which is why they're repairing the doorway, right? And then the other was the cupcakery.
Hashtag trap. I'm thinking something Home Alone style.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. As you continue to walk past the toy shop, suddenly you start to slip. Go ahead and both of you roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
17 plus 4, 21.
Okay, great.
17 minus 3, 14.
Okay.
Master, I am finally free from that terrible dimension where everyone named Cope has to work on Thursdays. And I brought you a hashtag spellmaster ammoniac. It will summon a catnado. Yes, that is an actual cat tornado. Use with caution, Master.
Catnado!
Catnado!
That's awesome.
And welcome to the Thursday night festivities. Happy Star Night.
Happy Star Night.
Alright, and then...
Thank you.
Thank you, Copy the Jokey.
So you both start to slip on the floor for some reason, and you're a little confused as to why. And you look up and there's this little child, like a 90s child, that goes, let's see if you can escape my traps. Suddenly you see two like lard tins swing down. And I want you both of you to do like a dexterity saving throw again to see if you can avoid the...
15.
Okay.
Crap. 8.
Okay. That's not good enough to get out of the way because you're
Okay.
slipping. Do you have anything you want to do to try to stop the lard tins, or are you going to take the damage?
I'm going to, I'm going to, my skeletons are with me, right?
Yep.
Is this gonna hurt them though?
They can reassemble,
Okay, great.
especially on Star Night.
Okay, great. So I want Relic to come, Relic, Mother's in danger! And I want Relic to run up and just like, beep, like start starfish shape right in the way of the lard
Perfect.
tin.
They run up, they jump, and they turn back and smile as they get knocked, and it's like fun. It's like a fun game. And like gets knocked, and the tin goes like flying in the other direction. And then the child looks and pokes their head out of the alleyway and goes, there's still one more bit to my trap. And suddenly, there's all these wooden flaps on the sides of this like stone wall. They open and all these mice fly out. It's like 10 mice. Both of you roll to see if you can dodge out of the way of the mice.
Is that Dex?
Yeah.
12.
Okay, 12.
Oh, natural 1.
Natural 1. The bit that you're sitting in on is no longer like oil slick. It's like tar. You like stepped in the tar and you're stuck.
No.
As these mice are flying at you.
Gross, gross, gross!
Do either of you want to use any spells or tools to expel the mice?
Yes. For the mice, I have a true enemy that is known as the cat. I would like to use my catnado.
Roll. You got to get at least a 5.
10.
Perfect. You go ahead. How do you do it?
I go. And I make that noise, that's the incantation. And then out of my hand turns into a little paw. And then the little paw creates
Hashtag spell cinnamon is the traditional Star Night spice. Dravana can now summon a spoon full of cinnamon in someone's mouth.
Yes! Nice, 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 nice.
Just a
nice.
spoonful of cinnamon
Cinnamon.
is terrible.
We'll choke.
Great, so now you have the taste of spice.
The taste of spice. Great. Thank you so much.
So out of my tiny little paw comes a little swirl that turns into a tornado that then grows into a giant tornado that then is just fully composed of cats. And the cats are... hopefully the goal is that they will be able to attack these mice and eat them.
Unfortunately, the cats and the mice team up. I'm just kidding.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Wonderful. So the mice, and it's not like the mice are like, it's not the cats destroy the mice. The tornado of cats just each, they all grab a mouse, and then the tornado just goes up into the sky. And they go on their own adventure. We don't know what happens, but the cats have taken the mice.
Aha!
And this child looks out from the alleyway and goes, "Oh, you escaped all my traps."
Young boy,
Yes?
why do you create such trickery?
I don't know. I don't know. And he goes back in the alleyway and he's gone. So great. You've now passed that. You passed the cupcakery, where there are two bakers, two chefs. One is called Whip, and one is called Stir. And Whip is saying, the chimney's a little clogged up. And Stir is looking around and is just like, where's all the, we're out of flour. We're out of flour on one of the most important nights. So, just things to know. So that's Whip and Stir.
Oh no, Whip and Stir. How are they going to make cupcakes if they don't have proper supplies?
Okay, we'll put a pin in it. We'll
And then
note
you hear,
it.
and then Stir is like, we should have planted flowers. We should have planted flowers. Maybe,
Okay.
I don't know, a little while ago. And then Whip goes, that wouldn't have been, they take so long to grow. So now you're walking with the tree, and you're right in front of Town Hall. All you have to do is put the tree into the windowsill. Do you want to do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I personally would like to. Would you as well?
We can
Together
do
as
it
one?
together as one.
As a family?
Kids, come on. The skeletons come and they
Right.
are helping too.
Alright.
You hold it up, and I want you to look at the tree really quickly. That's not the expression you have, because as you look up at the tree, you notice something. It is a shrub with one flower.
Huh.
Turn back around, look at the town. It's not this like dilapidated town anymore. It's like a new and upcoming bustling town.
Huh.
And like all the signs of all the buildings are like freshly painted. And like all the stones look like they were just carved. And they're like sparkling. They're sparkling. And there's this young gentleman with like this gorgeous voluminous hair running through and saying, "Tonight we'll celebrate Star Night. No matter where you are, whether you're in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, or you're in Kiama, Australia, you will celebrate Star Night." And just keeps running, Star Night. And people going, Star Night, Star Night.
Star Night.
I like that idea. I want both of you to roll a d6 again.
6.
Okay, you got 6?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
6. You got 5? Perfect. So this should eliminate a little bit of what's going on here. As you're confused, like you put the tree on the town hall. Do you want to go report back to the gentleman, top hat,
That we have
that you've done the thing?
I think that we should.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Then he'll give us the time travel device.
Sure. Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was like a wand that will take you through space.
Yes, it sounds like a very powerful tool. Personally, all I can do is turn things into gold and summon a tornado of cats. I think I could use a little bit of a time travel piece. So we'd like to do that.
He's not there.
Okay.
As you pass the cupcakery, you see Whip and Stir, but they look a little younger. And Whip turns to Stir and says, should we plant some flowers? And Stir goes, oh, I think we'll have flour. I think we'll be fine. And then you walk a little bit further and you go to the spirit shop. And you know what? I'm going to leave it open for chat to name the owners of the spirit shop, because I have a feeling you guys are going to have some really good ideas for the spirit shop owners. But in the spirit shop, run by two owners to be decided by chat, you see them looking at, they're talking to like a traveling salesman. And the traveling salesman says, I've got chestnut flavor, vanilla flavor, and almond flavor. And they go,
Chestnut, vanilla, almond.
Almond, vanilla. And we can only pick one?
I mean, you're...
I mean, they can
You're
only
a
pick one.
passerby.
We're walking by.
Oh.
I mean, we can pick one, but it's not going to do anything to them.
Beerus and Wiz.
Okay.
Beerus and Wiz.
Beerus and Wiz.
And if I haven't chosen your names tonight, I apologize. There's a lot of opportunities for names tonight. And as always, you can throw in an NPC, and then you can just tell me exactly what their name is. So, up to you. Beerus and Wiz are deciding. And they're like, what do you guys want to do right now?
Okay. Well, something's up. Something's up, right? That tree, it had a flower on it. And he told us that tree has flowers on it.
Which tree are you talking about?
The tree that we
brought
put
to town hall.
to town hall.
With a flower on it.
And you just said it has a flower on it?
Yeah.
You said it had flower
Look
on it.
again. The tree's dead.
No! What? Oh my goo!
And you look around, and the town is destroyed. And there's one lone person wandering through the town. There's people still in the town, but there's one lone person in the streets walking, and walks past you guys, and doesn't really look at you, but just kind of mutters to himself, "It was that star night, that last star night." And then sees a barrel of like oil and goes, "I remember setting traps with that kind of oil. Life isn't that fun anymore. Ever since the town was destroyed." And keeps walking. Both of you roll a d6.
3.
Okay.
3.
Oh, okay.
Double 3.
Double threes.
That's the toy shop. You both run over to the toy shop, and there is someone you don't recognize. It's not Carver or Woodruff.
Okay.
Sweeping up a lot of debris in the toy shop. It looks like something happened recently. Sweeping up a lot of debris.
Who's sweeping it up?
A guy?
I'm gonna let chat decide. Finnegan.
Finnegan?
Finnegan is the sweeper.
Okay.
And then I can...
Hey, guy.
Yes.
What?
Hold on, let me do a better voice. Sorry, that's a silly voice. But I can do a better voice.
Okay.
I promise.
Hey, hello.
Yes.
What is this? What are you sweeping up? What is this? What happened?
Oh, I'm clearing up the shop. There's no real point to have it anymore
After?
after the accident that killed my dad.
Oh.
They were standing. They were hanging up some Star Night decorations, trying to bring it back this year after it had been gone for so long. And
Right, of course.
and the door frame, it wasn't strong, and it
Okay.
fell on them
Crush them.
and crushed them.
Dead instantly.
And they were
No, it was not instant. It was a terrible,
What?
horrible.
Oh, but they're dead.
Yeah.
Where are they buried? Just as a person that might want to know that.
Do you want to visit my parents' graves?
Yeah, just to look. Just to pay my respects.
I appreciate that. Did you frequent their toy shop?
Yeah, they did the platypus thing.
Oh, gosh, what a mistake.
Yeah, ducks, right?
If only they had waited, like, 60 years.
Star Night, how cute. Amaniak, you and I both know a place where this holiday is called Cray Cramas. Someplace I plan on sending you soon. Ha, 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 ho, ho, ho.
Oh no.
Take a point of constitution damage.
Yeah.
Finnegan takes you out to the cemetery just
Okay.
outside of town. This is where my dads rest together
Oh,
after
right.
the horrible ordeal.
so sad.
Our
What's,
condolences.
and you look around and you see on all the other gravestones there are like platypus statues. Like platypus has like come in to the thing. Like platypus and wombats.
Oh.
So Australian animals is like cool now.
Yeah.
It went ducks,
Right.
okapi, and then it was like a kookaburra introduction.
Okay.
And then it became like a full-on Australian wildlife
Okay.
situation. There was like a kiwi bird like month, but
Great.
mostly now it's Australian animals.
Okay.
So
So there's a lot of corpses out here. A lot of...
yeah.
Starlight, Star Night. I wish I may. I wish I might.
Oh.
Hear a hashtag hit song about the true meaning of Star Night.
And Finnegan turns to you guys and says, and as you know, as citizens of this town, it's
Yeah.
customary every time you pay your respects to sing a Star Night song, since
Yes.
we don't
Of course.
celebrate Star Night any longer
Sure.
after the events that ended Star Night.
Yeah.
Tragic events.
So sad.
Is it okay if we all sing? It's gonna sound. I know it's a sad song but like it's like sad that we're here, but it's probably gonna be an upbeat,
Sure.
song that would like later become like a breakaway hit.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, like Ring Around the Rosies.
I've never heard that song.
It's a song about rotting from the inside.
Oh,
Scarlet
the Plague
Fever.
song.
The plague
Yes.
song.
In this town we call it the Plague song.
The plague song.
The plague song.
And it's a little more straightforward, where it's
And
like,
it goes-
don't get the plague.
It's like, let's all sing a plague song, a
Plague
plague
song,
song,
a
a
plague
plague
song.
song.
So you know
if
it.
we don't sing
Yeah.
the plague song, we might just get the plague.
Well,
Hey!
great. Well, then you'll probably know, of course, this song, which is called "The True Meaning of Star Night."
Oh, our favorite one that both of us sing together each night.
Every time.
Out of game, let me know if the mic's not picking up the piano.
Okay, great.
All right, we'll let you lay down a smooth beat first.
There it is. Okay.
See the beaming of the sky, it is so bright. Don't you know it is another star night, where all the children and adults will gather round. They want to see the gleaming sky upon the town.
Grab your brother and grab your sister too. Grab them all and bring them close to you. Go around now and look up at the sky and say, wow, that sky is high, it's star night.
Starlight, star night,
Star
night.
and then the stars are shining bright.
Star night.
Starlight,
Star
star
bright.
bright.
Star Night.
Oh, the stars, they're shining bright, they're shining bright.
They're shining so bright.
I want to raise the dead and tell them to come back, and it's okay. You're not just a corpse that's full of cake. You are a living thing again. You can have a second chance. Oh.
All of a sudden on one of Amaniak's hands appears a puppet Amaniak. Except it's evil and kind of a jerk. He may or may not fight a Montiac and Dravana #NPC.
Oh no.
And then, and the song's going to continue for another verse really quickly. But as you're singing, the eeriness of this world is manifesting, and suddenly, like Army of Darkness kind of way, this little like puppet head pops up over your shoulder, Montiac, and goes like, "I'm a Montiac. Who are you?"
Good.
I am... Is this a trick question?
Is it a trick question, he asks?
That's something I would say.
I didn't think I could like something less than how much I like you.
And then Finnegan is like, "Can we finish the last chorus?"
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes,
of the
course.
respectful song.
Well, there is a puppet,
There's a
on my
puppet.
shoulder, and he's
There's a
saying,
puppet,
and I'm
and
saying, and
There's
I
a
think
puppet,
he
and I'm a
does.
Montiac, and I cannot sing.
See if he sings to you.
He's kind of right.
Haha, what's up?
Hey, good little guy.
How's it going?
I took back what I said about that little puppet.
All right.
Maybe he and I are gonna be good friends. 'Cause
My man.
I like those things that are not having life within
Yeah.
them. And that puppet strikes me as devoid
Posthumous.
of life. Posthumous.
No,
No.
starlight.
I'm singing now.
Starlight is the
This is my voice, I'm singing.
Starlight.
It's a good song.
Starlight.
Yeah, it's a good song as I'm trying.
Starlight.
Don't even know what Starlight is.
Star night.
Great! And
Ah.
Finnegan claps. Thank you, I really appreciate that. That was so respectful. That was really
Oh,
respectful.
sorry, I didn't mean to clap for our own singing. I just followed what you were. This is why I don't have friends that are alive. For
As
this
long as you
reason.
don't clap first, it's okay.
Great.
I'm gonna go continue to sweep up.
Sure.
I'll see you guys in a second.
Uh-huh.
Back at the
Great.
shop, and I'll see you in a bit. And then so Finnegan leaves, and you guys are standing there in the cemetery.
Can I like roll for perception to see if there's anything that would help me bring
Sure.
any of these things to life?
I think you're gonna roll to see if it's
Number 20, baby! Oh, I see it!
Okay, so yeah, it's like people leave like the flowers they leave are like magical flowers.
Great.
They're like nightshades, like some hemlock. I don't know why people leave
Sure.
hemlock laying around. But like
Sure.
hemlock, widow whispers.
It's a me, Mataldo.
Oh.
Suddenly, a positive person vibrating with energy appears. This #NPC is dressed as a plumber and seems to have a weird ghost cap on his head. Oh, and he sings.
That's perfect. I mean, I feel like we can get the real deal if he wants to hop on right now.
Aha, we could.
But as you're grave robbing these flowers, hey, do you guys need some help with that?
Oh,
I can help.
okay, great.
Yeah,
Just, gather any, mystical herbs that you might see laying down, and if you just happen to find any, maybe treasured items of each of the people that maybe has maybe a shared memory between them and, someone that they love. I'm just spitballing here, but if you could find something like that, like a ring or, something like that, just grab it and give it to me, just because we're having
I think
fun.
all possessions are treasures, but I'll do my best to find specific ones that you need for your magic spell.
Okay, you are so annoying. Go do that.
I'm so positive, Sire!
And he rushes off, yeah.
Sire!
And as Mataldo's out grabbing magical items, Puppet and Montiac whispers in your ear, "I can't believe that she had to get an NPC to do work that you could have done, because you can't even do it."
You try to crawl into my brain and bring forth my insecurities, but it's not going to work, evil tiny self.
You challenge. Wait a second. And as you look around, Mataldo's still gathering things from graves, still
Okay.
grave robbing, but you realize there are fewer gravestones.
Time is different.
Okay. We are bouncing through
Things
time.
are shifting. Maybe if we just sort of kick back for a moment, everything will get good again.
I want to go to that toy shop.
I'm gonna grave rob this grave with a plunger, sire.
Yes.
I'm going to grave
Okay.
this grave with the plunger. It's gonna be great.
It's so
1,
great.
2, 3. That's how many fingers I counted to.
Okay.
And the Toto's got like a plunger on like a gravesite looking for close possessions, trying to plunge them out of the cold ground.
Great.
Just let him out.
Okay, we'll let him do this thing. He seems very happy.
Let's follow
So,
your toy instinct.
I think we got to go to this toy shop because if we're bouncing through time, maybe we can stop that accident. Not that I'm saying we shouldn't have more corpses around, but that kid kind of bummed me out. The kid turned adult person turned, you know.
Carver and Woodruff are at the toy shop hammering the door frame.
Okay.
Like, I think we should put a keystone. Yes, I always say a keystone is the keystone to a good doorway.
Okay. We didn't really ask what happened in the accident. That probably would have been helpful.
I feel like it was probably some sort of cataclysmic event in which people died.
Great.
I mean, you've seen one disaster, you've seen them all.
Okay, so right now we are in the 60 time.
Because that's 60, 80, and 20.
Right. So when we're in 60. When we got here, we were in 60. When we put the tree down, it turned into a shrub with a flower, and then it was 20.
Which is the dead.
And as you're counting, you're doing the tree math, as we all call it, tree math, which is different from tree counting. Tree counting is when you're looking at the rings.
The rings,
of a
how
tree.
old.
Yeah.
Right.
But right now you're doing tree math, which is using a tree's external age to figure out a story. Top Hat walks up.
20 and then there's
Top
80
Hat.
and then there's
Oh,
60.
hello. You put the tree in town hall
yes.
window.
Yes.
Well, wonderful. Well, if you want to follow me, I will give you the dimensional wand, and you will be on your, and that'll be my payback to you for saying thank you. My way of saying thank you.
Okay, great. Just
yes,
quickly give it to us.
Well, I have to act. I can't. That's not how it would work. I have. It's bound to my magic. So I would be the one activating it, and it's like me sending you on your way somewhere.
Okay.
So it's not like giving you a car, whatever that is.
Okay.
It's like me driving you somewhere.
So you always
But
have to be
only
with
once.
us.
But I don't have to be on the trip with you. Like I
Okay.
don't have to. I drop you off.
You have to do it
because it's a
though.
port. I have to do it.
And then do we get to return with
Yeah,
you?
how
or
do we
is it a
come
one-time
back?
thing?
No, it's a one. It's a one way. I can't call you back. I would just
Okay.
send you somewhere.
Well, I have an idea.
Do it. What?
What if we send ourselves to a point in the future where everything has resolved itself?
I don't think you are fixated on this everything will resolve itself in the future thing. I just feel like
Oh, you think the future's no good?
I think it's
Like, even
probably
if you
pretty
have a
bad.
happy ending, then some new storyline might come along where all of your
Sure.
heroes are depressing versions of themselves.
Yeah, or like I don't know, like a person might lose a part of their face, like an eye. Just spitballing.
Yes, no, it is good having two eyes.
So-
Let.
Sorry.
Do you want to come with me and I'll pay you back?
Where do you want him to send us? If you say in the future where everything is resolved, then I'm going to say no.
Where do you think we should go?
I think. Well, first, do you know?
And you turn to him and he's not there anymore.
Oh my gosh!
And you hear Carver and Woodruff, because you're standing right outside. You hear Carver and Woodruff going, "Duck, platypus, duck, platypus." And Woodruff goes, "I really think that the Australian animals are going to be big right now."
Oh, duck! Oh wait, yes, duck.
Duck.
You should do duck.
What?
Do duck.
Who are you?
Do duck.
But who are you?
Goose.
What?
No.
A goose?
No, duck.
You said a goose.
No, Amontillak. Okay, we are, they're not gonna,
We are helping.
yeah.
We're helping.
We're
Yep, and then Matano's running back. from the grave with like
Yes.
a bunch of like gems and like clearly like things like from families, from coffins.
Okay.
I found stuff, a jewel or two, a grave I found near your booze.
Who is 1 second? And Woodruff turns. Booze? What is he going on about?
Not the same, sire.
Near the spirit shop?
Where did he get all those items?
Outside.
I believe he, yes, he found them at a yard sale. Which is a sale that one has when they are overcome with items and want to purge themselves of their burdens.
Right, and we know about people having a lot of stuff because we are investors.
Yeah,
And we know about what is the hot trend, and it's ducks all the way.
Oh, so you're like marketing people.
not only.
Not only.
We like to consider ourselves entrepreneurs.
Sure, yeah.
So are we in competition?
No.
No, we are here to help you.
We're helping you.
Yes, we're trying to lift you from the ground up. Like, here's the ground, here's you, here's up.
Well, how would you? But if you're what's your business? Do we have to do a cut? Woodruff, maybe we shouldn't talk to them. Maybe.
Oh God.
Maybe-
This is not good.
Maybe they're trying to compete with us and giving us false information.
Okay, can I roll persuasion?
Sure.
18 plus 8 charisma.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Listen,
Yeah.
what we do is scout talent.
Okay.
What we do is we rove the countryside, go town to town and say who's hot right now.
Well, we're hot,
but
Woodruff.
also
Yes, we're hot, Carver.
who's hot tomorrow.
Ooh.
Who's hot in 60 years.
Uh huh.
Yes.
We're looking long term.
Right. My partner I'm so sorry. I almost
Is
called
this
you
Matalda?
No.
Yes.
No. Oh,
Sire, I'm Matalda.
no. Oh, wait. Shh.
Oh, the shush is the sounds that the sheep sing when they go to sleep.
Is this one of your business? Upon him, should we evaluate your business practices?
Yeah, no. He's the intern. Our business, which we call Hot or Not.
And then Puppet of Montiac pops up. Oh, that's a great name. Yeah, hot or not? I'll answer that. Not.
Okay.
And is this also your business
No,
part?
so this guy is we call him a devil's advocate. He's just supposed to represent like the challenges you might face. How are you going to overcome them?
Oh.
Right? So
Okay.
He finds the cracks in the design. Like, say you're writing a letter and you misspell something, he catches it.
He's like a disruptor.
sure.
You might say a perfecter.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Because if you can't please him, typical. But if you can please him, now that's hot. Not
yeah.
not.
Oh yeah, they're gonna buy that Amontiac. He whispers into your ear.
He's a friend.
Okay, well, what's your advice?
I say ducks. I say do the duck thing.
Oh.
Right? We want them to do the duck thing, right?
Hey.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's consider that. And you both turn to each other because it looks like you think you got it. You turn back. The shop is in ruins.
What?
But Woodruff and Carver are alive, but they look a lot older.
Okay.
Son, come here. Son, come help us sweep the doorway. And Finnegan runs up, starts sweeping the doorway. So the town is still in ruins, but they're alive.
Okay.
And then you hear them
like
talking, and I really wish that we hadn't stuck to ducks. I wish that at some point we had shifted gear with the upcoming tide. Yes, that would have been good.
Am I still a ghost?
And they turn and they look at you, and it's like disbelief staring at Mataldo. They really are they're just like, didn't we see you years ago? And you know that if people recognize you, it's gonna break their constitution.
Oh God. Okay.
Did we not? Have we met before?
Okay. I'm going to have one of my skeleton children run up to Mataldo and just like bury him in the dirt.
Okay, roll for it.
I might be a clone.
Oh man. Okay, 7.
Okay. All right. Well, for now, Mataldo and the skeleton are like slap wrestling.
Okay. And that was a meter.
Okay,
for what
great.
it's worth. Meter does that.
I want you both to roll a d6.
5.
3.
Okay, great. So 3 is a toy shop, and then 5 is wonderful. So you poke your head around to the cupcakery, right? This is where Whip and Stir were.
Hello.
Whip and Stir are not there.
Ooh.
And what you see is this like taped off, roped off area where this chimney, it looks like caught fire and blew out into the shop.
Okay.
And then this this adult walks by in like, I would say like his 30s maybe?
Okay.
20s or 30s, it's a little hard to tell. And looks in and goes, oh yeah, that's where the expert bakers got caught in a fire.
Oh.
And then looks at a barrel of
How cold.
of lard and goes, I can't, it's so hard to do it because I don't eat lard. Looks at the barrel of lard and goes, I remember playing pranks with those barrels of lard back on the last Star Night. And keeps walking down.
Okay.
Oh, man, this is a town
So-
plagued with challenge.
Okay. These guys are still alive, but their place is destroyed, right? These guys are gone. We don't know where. Their place is also destroyed. They were talking about flowers. I feel like we could probably fix that, right?
You know what? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna fix something. I'm gonna retroactively fix something because because you guys sang at the tombstones
Yes.
of Carver and Woodruff.
Yes.
So anytime you sing a song, Star Night magic happens, and that is so. I'm so sorry. Go back to the toy shop.
Hi, we're back.
Hey.
Hi.
And it looked like it was in ruins because it was a pardon our dust sort of situation.
Okay.
And they rip off a grand reopening
Whoa!
banner, and it's sparkling.
Oh,
and
wow.
there are like echidnas and like throwback okapi, oaks, those things. There's like the limited edition Kiwi Bird enamel pins.
Cool.
And like wombats everywhere. And the shop is bustling. And they're laughing and drinking champagne, which in this magical world has little like floating stars and rainbows and stuff in it. And so it's not like glitter, it's so like just the bubbles look like that. Okay. And they're cheersing and they look at you for a second and go, this is so funny. When we open this shop,
Good. We gotta go. We gotta go. Let's go. They're gonna look at. Yeah.
We're on.
So you run outside.
Okay.
And you look around, and the town is brand new.
Okay.
I feel like if we just sort of sat and looked for a while, that everything would resolve itself.
Roll the d6 again.
Oh man.
6.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you think if we sing
And if you could as well, Dravana.
3?
Okay, great. So you left the toy shop and everything, and then you see just to save time, Woodruff and Carver are the ideas are now in their brain, so they're
Okay.
just like, let's do ducks,
Okay.
and let's make sure to not use a keystone while building this door frame.
Okay.
And you know what? Ducks can't last. Ducks will only go on for so long. I say
That's right.
we subscribe to Animal Toy Trend magazine. Okay, great.
Okay. So
as you're
it fixes it when we sing
Yep.
for them.
If there's a Christmas Carol or a Star Night song,
Okay.
then that challenge, for lack of a better term, is.
Nice.
And they give you
Okay.
a thumbs up. And then Carver goes, I don't know who they are or why we're doing this.
I take a piece of Delana's hair
No.
and I use it. I'm gonna try and make like super soldiers.
Okay, great. Yep, that's correct.
Great. Thanks,
you see,
Mataldo.
Mataldo has grabbed a bit of your hair and runs back off to the graveyard.
I
And there's Montaldo's just like laughing and it's like, I've got the hair, I've got the hair. It's not anywhere, it's in my hand.
Okay.
And like it's like, gotta workshop that one.
I'm pretty next level creepy, but like that little guy is like
Yes, he's the worst.
like real gross and weird.
Yes, and not only.
As you're walking and saying this towards Town Hall,
Sure.
which has the tree with the first blossom plant, you find yourselves outside. As you're passing the cupcakery, you see Whip and Stir discussing, should we plant flour or should we invest that money in the oven or should we invest that money in the chimney? Like,
So hold on, because okay, the flour, they wanted to plant it, but we know that their accident happened with their chimney.
So they should invest it in the chimney.
Great.
This isn't one of those games where it's like A or B. This is like a complicated, ever-moving sequence of events.
On the street corner, you see a beaten-down old warrior. It's Calicious, now living with the after effects of all of his Gauntlet injuries. Will you show some Star Knight kindness to this familiar NPC?
And Calicious appears, and it's like a Star Knight ghost to you, Amontillak.
Calicious?
Yes, sir?
Where's the party at?
It's not on my hospital bills, sir. Ask me why.
Why is it not on your hospital bills?
Because I have gotten so injured over the last few years that I've gone to the hospital a lot and it hurts. That's why, Amontillak.
Well, Calicious, one might say that pain and hospital visits build character, and some would also say that when your skin is harmed, that it grows back stronger.
My skin was scorched.
Oh, yeah. Well, Calicious, I do hope you could put that all aside.
Well, it is Star Night, so I will try my best, sir.
It's Star Night, you know.
And Calicious sees your
Have a
cursed hand, Mark, and notices there's one finger missing on the cursed hand. Is that a banishing guilt curse?
Yes.
Well, I'm not surprised that you got that. Well, I'm glad to see one finger gone from some act of selflessness.
Yes. Calicious, your wounds, do they hurt?
Yes. A lot, sir. A lot.
I would like to heal Calicious.
Do you have a healing spell?
No, but there are some variations of things that could possibly
I'm
get
sorry,
there.
let me ask a better question.
How?
How?
By either buying him some drinks at the spirit shop.
Okay. You're gonna stop by Green Neutron Bonus Music Shop first.
Okay, great.
But like, okay, I'm gonna let that roll. I'm gonna let that play.
It's on my list.
Is it on your bill, sir?
Sure, put it on.
Oh, good.
Yes. However many schmickle schmackles it is, let me know, and we'll.
And then later we can
Sure.
compare bills. Your
Yes.
bar tab to my hospital bill.
Exactly. You know, hospital bills. I mean, where have you been going? Do they take blue shields?
They have so many of them.
Oh, yeah.
They have so many of those and little girl voices.
All right. Well, we're going to stop by. Oh. Oh.
Thank you, Amy. It's our good friend, Amy. Wonderful. And I think the bartender might be a very enthusiastic bartender, if you know what I mean. Chat should know what I mean. It's right there. So, you head over to Green Neutron Bonus Music Shop. And there is there's like a group of traveling musicians. And they're like, hey, Green Neutron Bonus, we need some money to keep traveling. We're wondering if maybe we could sell some of our instruments. You only have to buy one. And they've got an oboe,
Okay.
Ooh,
a clarinet,
clarinet. I wonder if that's anything like a clarinet.
and an obonet.
What?
Clarinet.
Yeah.
Clarinet.
And then oboe.
All right.
And that's an obonet.
Mm-hmm.
And you, and then Green Trombonus turns to you, to both of you, and says, "What do you guys think? What should I get?"
Goo, we don't know.
I think we should go for the obonet.
You know, I was feeling this is so crazy because we normally don't agree, but I was also feeling called to that obonet. So
Great.
How often do you get to play an obonet? Rarely.
rarely. And you know what? Some people might want a little bit of clarinet. Some people might want a little bit of oboe, and you can help
That's great.
with both. So
And as you both conferred, and you turn to tell Green Trombonus, and you see that the town is now not destroyed but dilapidated.
okay.
And Green Trombonus goes, "Sorry about that. Let's continue our conversation." So an obonet? You think I should have gone with the obonet?
What about no. Oboe?
All right. So
No, it's I mean, I can tell you what you could have done.
Sure.
You could have told me to make a deal for all three.
Oh,
And you realize this is not the normal type of interactions you have.
right.
Because normally people have to do Constitution saving throws or something like that.
Yeah.
Like when they're talking to you. And she just picked up the conversation right away, even though technically like 40 years passed
Yeah.
in her life.
Okay.
And she looks at you guys. Do you want to step inside the shop really quickly to check out some musical instruments? And he looks around. You want to pop in?
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Please.
Okay, great. You step into the music shop, and it's, how do I describe this? Like, obviously there's musical instruments and stuff like that, but there's like a thing about the architecture where, like, I guess it's like bigger on the inside, if that makes sense. And then
Okay.
you see on one wall like a flag that says "Go Razorbacks." And then you also see like these headphones for like a certain like space captain that might like appear on like Friday nights or something like that. And painted on the headband is like Porg Queen. Stuff from like all over the
Sure.
place. There's like a giant like a shirt with just like a spray paint that says like "Vanquished," right? Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, great. Well, I'm so good to talk to you guys. Clearly, something is happening in this town. There are time ripples.
Yeah.
I picked up on it, and then I got stuck here. I was just here traveling to pick up some star decorations for the trees, right? We need to figure out what's going on in this town, and we can also that'll be it. But and then suddenly, Green Trombonus looks at you, Montiac, and then turns and then grabs like a sonic magnifying glass and buzzes the magnifying glass over your chest where the handprint is. And when she does it, one of the fingers is missing from this curse. She lets it go, and it's the finger's back. It's 4 fingers. Presses the button. It's 3 fingers. She goes, "Interesting. That curse right now is time locked. But did you guys just help someone?"
Yeah, we helped this couple that owned a toy shop.
Okay. It seems to me from my instruments. It's funny because it's a music shop.
Yeah.
It seems to me that when you help someone and you get out of this time lock bubble, the curse will react accordingly. It looks like it's not doing it now, but it looks like if you guys can figure out what's going on with this time lock, the curse might actually get lifted if you help enough people.
Okay.
So anyhow, I am going to continue to do some experiment stuff. If you somehow let's be honest, you can't double back on me because I'm a time traveler. That would be a huge paradox because I'm
Okay.
already here. That would be a huge problem.
Uh-huh.
That would be very complicated and very difficult to keep track of.
Sure.
So don't worry about me. but also you didn't help me. Does that make sense?
Totally.
But if you ever bump into me again, tell me, barter, barter, barter. Because the thing is,
Right.
I don't want to, but it's the lay of the land. It's just something that I have to do, and I just have to get used to that about the universe.
Okay, great.
Great.
As you wish.
So good seeing you guys. I'll check in on you periodically. If you need something, feel free to pop into the shop.
Okay.
But we're now both locked on like the same linear timeline. So anything you guys are going through, I'm also going through.
Okay.
Great.
Happy to hear it.
Great.
Okay, great.
Giovanna,
Yeah.
may I consult with Giovanna?
Actually, I need you guys to leave.
Oh. Okay.
See you
thank-
soon.
Okay.
Can you step out?
All right.
Okay.
May I consult with
And
her
now you can do whatever you wish.
All right, so
All right.
trying to understand what's happening.
Sure.
Now, there appears to be 3 separate forms of the town.
Mm-hmm.
New, dilapidated, destroyed.
No, they're changed. Sure. I don't think that's how it. I think that they're.
The puppet pops up and goes, "Oh wow, he's doing There's
Okay.
3 different versions."
So there's 3 different times in which we can visit the town.
Yes.
Okay. And it's at 20, 60, and 80.
Yes.
It might be in a different, it might be somewhere in between dilapidated and destroyed. I don't think that it can only be new, dilapidated, or destroyed.
Oh, okay.
I think what we're doing is going to, if we can get it to just be
New.
functioning and solve these problems, because all these people have got problems.
Yes.
I can get on my merry way with my children, and you can, the hands.
Get rid of my little tattoo.
Yeah, your tattoo that you regret.
Yeah.
As you're talking and walking, you pass the cupcake shop, and Whip and Stir are talking, and Whip goes, "This chimney's crazy. Should I get someone here to fix it, or should we just leave it?" And Stir goes, "It's a chimney. Leave it."
No.
And they both turn, "What?"
Sorry. Do not fix it. Fix it.
Chimneys are important.
How would you both know?
Well,
We have seen many chimneys that did not function properly, and it resulted in their owners perishing.
Are you inspectors or?
yes.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Chimney inspectors.
Chimney inspectors.
Well, Whip, if they're chimney inspectors, then we should take your advice. Well, I suppose we gotta watch over the shop really quickly. But if you guys could get us some solvent from the liquor store, or I should say the spirit shop,
Okay.
that would be great. Thank you so much. Happy
Also,
Star Night.
Happy Star Night. Crap, is this like before? Have you guys planted flowers?
No, we were discussing it originally when we
Yeah.
first opened this shop, when the
Oh.
town started.
Not now. I see. Okay, well, just wondering. All right,
I think things have been going a little too easy for them. I think it is time for a hashtag trap.
oh no.
Yep, it totally is time for a hashtag trap. So I want you to have. So now, what do you guys want to do?
I wonder, Paolo, what you want to do.
Oh my-
I keep on screwing it up.
No. Amontiac.
I just want these people to be able to have their businesses.
Look, I know, and I don't like admitting this, but earlier / later, because of the time thing, when you did the cat NATO thing, that was good thinking. That was cool.
Thanks.
As this is happening,
Great.
Calikius is still in front of me and goes, "Sir, my drink.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Your tab, my drink. Put a drink in this mouth."
Yes. So, I appreciate that.
Yeah, okay,
You know
let's go,
what?
let's go. I don't wanna talk
Let's
about it
go to
anymore.
the spirit shop. We have a vengeful satyr on our feet now. So we go to the spirit shop.
Thank you, sir. And you step into the spirit shop, and the door behind you slams shut, and then, like a plank of wood comes down,
Uh-oh.
And this is the trap. The spirit owner is tied up. Is like gagged and tied up. And there are 3 just freaky looking, what are called soul harvesters. Soul harvesters. And,
Let's give a hashtag special a try. Recap the best Christmas Carol story. I'll cry if it isn't the musical Scrooge from 1970. But if the puppet is too much to resist, I guess I can forgive you. Also, Ghost Unlocked.
This is perfect. So there are these 3 soul harvesters, and what they do is pretty much like anytime someone is just like, oh, I would sell my soul for this thing, they're the ones who go to get good on that, even if you're making a joke. And they extract the ghost from you. And you see around each of their belts in bottles is a ghost. One is like a little baby child ghost. One is like this like giant ghost with a wreath on their head, like squished into the bottle. And the last is this like, it's almost like a fashion goal for you, like a Reaper ghost.
Cool.
And they're like trapped in these bottles. And then they go, we're not even giving them names because I don't want us to get attached. I'll do ghosts there.
It is we, purveyors of Star Night.
Wrong answer. It looks like 2 easy targets and 1 current bounty. And they throw this like chain, this like wrapped up chain, like a lasso chain, and they grab Calicius. And they pull Calicius and then trap Calicius into a bottle and like put that in like their belt holster, like one of their belt holsters. And they go, and now we're gonna get rid of you twos, turn you into ghosts, and go turn you in for some soul coins. And as they're walking, one of the ghosts taps, it's like the little child ghost, and goes, if you tell a story, they go to sleep.
Okay. Story time.
All right. So,
Their favorite story is the 1970s Scrooge, but if you can't remember that one, there's also the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Okay.
well,
And they stop. What?
Gather round for a story.
What?
yes, Marley was dead to begin with.
What?
Dead as a doornail. Have you ever seen a doornail?
No.
It's pretty dead.
Oh, yes.
For Marley had died of being too cold.
As
at
one of you
work.
describes it, the other one has to act it out. Those are the rules.
Oh, okay.
And he was so cold at work that he died. And you'd think that his business partner would be upset, but no. His business partner, one Ebenezer Scrooge, all he did was take his partner's share of the profits.
And then you have to do voices, and then you have to trade back and forth.
All right.
All right. And
You don't have to do voices while narrating. It's just if you're playing a character, you
wait.
have to do in-character voices.
I'm so happy that my partner's dead, and I'm going to take all of his profits.
Oh, that's a bad guy. There's no way we're gonna redeem that character.
I'm irredeemable. All I care about is profit.
Okay, now you tell the story, and then he has to act out the parts.
Okay, crap. Okay, so he doesn't care about his family.
No.
He doesn't care about anybody in the town. All he cares about is profit. And then the holiday season comes, sneaking up on little Jingle Jangle Toes.
Yeah.
And he says, not for me.
Not for me.
Not for me.
No.
And he looks at everybody. Everyone is gathering for feasting, gathering for coming together. And some of the people working in his factory, they have bad
factory.
conditions.
Bad conditions.
Bad conditions.
Like-
He doesn't care.
Strange conditions.
Just
like
very bad, strange conditions.
with the song.
Oh,
It wasn't that popular.
Okay, it went like this. Things are very bad here, but I work all day. I hope that I can take home food and some pay. But really, they don't, right?
And then you continue the story exactly from where it is, but continue the plot.
Okay.
So then what happened was the man needed to really shift gears or else be doomed to an eternity of real unhappiness.
Uh-huh.
So what he did was he went to bed and he got his Christmas cap, which had a little bit of like a dangly jangle.
A dangly jingle.
Put it upon his head.
Uh-huh.
Sat down,
Yeah.
drinking his evening stew, sipping it. Sipping the
Like a
stew.
cat. He sipped it like a cat.
Sip it like
Yeah.
a cat.
He sipped it like a cat.
But then ding dong ding,
And the
the
back
bells
one.
do ring.
Uh-huh. Who appeared?
Who appeared?
What happened?
A childlike ghost, not quite unlike.
The one here?
Yes.
Okay.
Came before and said, hey, let me show you about how you were a big old douche as a child.
Be gone, spirit.
And you take it from there,
Okay.
and you keep the colloquial tone of this story.
Now, so the small child ghost appears and says, "You best come with me, mister."
Uh-huh.
And Scrooge,
Uh-huh.
he doesn't want to, but he has to
Uh-huh.
for some. He's compelled. I guess he goes with him,
Yeah.
and he sees a vision of his childhood.
And then it's a childhood song that summarizes everything
Oh, great!
that both of you do.
So they both sing together.
Yeah, they both sing
Scrooge-
the same words.
Oh, the same words?
Yeah.
So we'll sing it together. And when the Christmas spirit comes in your soul.
Yeah, that's it. That was the song.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I knew that. So they sing this song together, and he sees that he once was happy as a child, but he's, so far removed from it. He's like, bah, I don't care about that. Bah humbug.
And then there's the other second ghost.
Yes,
And
and
you tell him now.
then a new ghost comes in, and he's very jolly and looks like your uncle, who's the last one awake at the party.
Hey, give me a hug, kid.
Yes,
that's
and you
him.
hug him, and he feels like you're hugging a giant stuffed tiger at a local children's shop.
Yeah.
And you rest upon him, and he shows you the true meaning of the current Christmas. But then he shows you that actually all your relatives are joking on your behalf
What are
in
the
front of
jokes?
many
What are
people.
the three of the jokes?
Oh, Scrooge is such a greedy guy.
That's one joke. What's the second joke?
Scrooge looks like the middle of a spoon that
That's
you
a
didn't
good
wash.
joke. And then there was the third joke.
Scrooge looks like a hat that you left out in the snow, but then brought inside and then tried to thaw it by the fire, and it's not the same.
Frozen hat, never the same.
Not
Buyer's
the same,
remorse.
not the same, not the
And
same.
then the third ghost comes.
Then a third ghost comes.
Now you tell it.
And it looks kind of like what I wish I looked like.
Uh-huh.
Like someone that was going to take your life because you're too old.
Uh-huh.
And it says, listen,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to show you how you die.
Uh-huh.
And how you die is alone.
Oh.
And Scrooge says, what? I have people that care about me. I have the factory. And he says, I'll show you.
And then there's the song.
Oh,
The
yeah, the
sad-
song.
The sad Scrooge lesson song.
Scrooge lesson song.
Yes.
So
Sad
you both
Scrooge
you
lesson.
sing at the same
Oh,
time.
it both think,
Yes,
okay.
It goes,
Beggars and thieves will steal all your legacies.
Sell it to the man who has all the coins. Beggars and thieves.
That's right, it repeats for a while, I remember. Okay, and then he wakes up.
Well,
And so then Scrooge wakes up. And he runs to his window and sees a tiny child on the street, and he says, "You there, boy? You there? Tell me, what day is today?" And the boy says, "Oh, yeah, it's Christmas Day. Everybody knows that, you idiot." And then Scrooge says, "You're the idiot. You're a stupid boy. I have a house of my own. You look like
yeah.
you're on the streets. But you know what? I won't judge you for it, for that is classism. So what I'll do is I will donate you to money, and you'll go and buy me the giantest chicken that you can find.
And he donated him the money, and then he got the chicken.
Yes.
And then they all went to Bob Cratchit's house, and they all sang the song together.
Yes, then they all go to Bob Cratchit's house, and there sits Tiny Tim, a little boy with a cane and
then they sang the
an
song
undescript disease.
They were just back and forth. They each sang one word at a time.
Oh,
You guys sing that song too?
Yes. The
Eve
of
Christmas
is
time
to
celebrate
all
that
goodness
in
families.
That's right. That's the song. And as they're clapping, they fall asleep. They fall on their sides. The glass bottles break open. Don't shatter, but break open. And out fly these 3 ghosts. A little baby ghost. Like a large, like I would describe as like you want to hug like a giant stuffed tiger that's the last uncle awake at a party ghost. And then like fashion goals Grim Reaper ghost. And they go, the baby ghost, thank you for saving us. Come here and hug me better, you two. And the ghost pulls you.
Yeah.
And the Grim Reaper ghost just looks and goes, I feel like we're running out of time. Maybe we should take care of some business. And
I
pulls
love
out
you.
like a scythe and like chops the, like ghost chops like the ropes that were binding the shop owner, as well as like the gag, the mouth gag. And those like fall down. The shop owner stands up and goes, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You really helped me out. Boy, let me tell you, I wasn't planning on having a tough future, and I didn't have a tough past for sure. But my tough present was really difficult, and I think some people forget that even if you don't have a troubled past, it doesn't mean that the present can't also be troubled. Thank you so much. And as they're saying that, you feel one of the fingers on your cursed hand like tingle. You don't see anything happen, but it's like a warm, like a sunburn is gone now tingle. Like an aloe vera tingle, we'll call it.
Something is better.
Great.
And
the ghosts look at you. Like, we're so happy that we are now free. Can we do anything to help you? Before you answer the question, we should explain, if you take any of our hands, we can take you to a different point in time. I'll take you to the past. And the jolly, giant, stuffed tiger one. And I can take you to the present.
But aren't we already there?
Well, take my hand.
no, I feel like it's gonna take us to 60.
Oh, yeah.
So take my hand, Amontillak.
Should I do it?
Fine.
And nothing happens? Haha, it worked.
Oh.
Do you get it?
Yes.
You get the goof?
I get it. I get the goof.
Did
I
we-
get the goof.
Okay.
And then Science is like, I'm not going to hold your hand, but I'll take you wherever you need to go, which for me is the future.
Now, my thought about the future is that's the one.
You want to go to the future?
You want to go to the future?
Because the future is the furthest along. The progress
Oh
has
my
been
gosh.
made.
No, there are still 4 issues.
You
Which
tra-
one? So we've solved this one.
Yes.
We solved that one.
No.
I mean, that one is not really an
Medium.
issue,
Yeah.
so that's nothing
Okay,
there.
so we have 3.
All right. So we did this one.
Yay.
We did this one.
Yay.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
Toy.
Toy. We did that one. All right. So we have
Okay,
to
so
do
do
clock
cupcake,
and
clock,
the
and bodega.
All right. Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Well,
I say we roll for it.
what? And then what's the roll?
3. 1, 2, 3. The cupcakery.
Oh, that's what you're rolling.
Which of the ghosts do you want to use?
I think we should take the baby hand, right? Go to the beginning, figure out, well, hold on. I think we should go to the future, which you wanted to do.
I did.
Figure out but we know cupcakery, right? We know that they need their chimney and flour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, before we leave, we need to get solvent here for Green-Eyed Trombonist, or
And
for the
shop owner goes,
cupcakery.
You need some solvent?
Yes,
Oh, I'll give you some solvent just to thank you for saving the shop.
thank you.
And gives you a bottle that says solvent, don't drink, only use for chimneys.
Okay, I'll take it, because I think you'll drink it.
I would have. Now, Only used for chimneys.
Right? Cupcakery.
Great.
And the baby ghost looks at their hand and says, "You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Being in this plane is very difficult because we were kind of kidnapped from the ghost plane. I'm probably only gonna be here for like 10 minutes."
Okay, so let's go to the past. Because we can always go to the future. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go to the past.
Okay. Oh, and then the baby goes, "But that's also like a ghost-wide universal thing."
Uh-oh. Okay, so if we really hoof it...
to go.
I don't know if we're going to be able to do it in 10 minutes, though.
I trust your instincts.
You want to go to the cake shop? Cake cup?
Cake cup.
Because we have...
Cake cup.
We can solve, I think we can get that one taken care of.
Snippety snappity.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay, fine. Let's do that. Let's go
So
in
you
the
run
past.
over and you get in the solvent? Oh, you want to go to the past?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. You take the baby's past hand?
Yeah.
Now you're in the past. What would you like to do?
Let's go to the cupcakery. Tell them to hold on to that solvent. Tell them to take care of their chimney. Put the solvent on a shelf for later use. And then invest in some flour.
Great.
Now that's how you make
run
plans.
to the cupcakery, and there's whip and stir. Stir and whip. I can't wait to start this bakery. It's going to be so fun. Should we invest in flour, this chimney, or an oven? And Stir goes, well, we're going to need an oven, silly. That's a fundamental. Let's get that right now. And Whip goes, well, I don't know. Should we be thinking a little more ahead in the future?
Okay, we should have them compromise. Do you agree? Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
What's going on?
Well, I just overheard you guys talking, and you can think about the present and the future.
Oh, I guess that's true. And like the baby and the giant ghost like high five each other in the back. Or no. Yeah, I mean technically yes.
Yeah, they just do it. We don't see it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well what would you recommend?
Well, you know, businesses are not just something where you can solve one problem and expect more to be better.
Okay, well I guess we'll just get the oven then.
No, okay. Here's what I think. Invest a little bit in the chimney. Keep this is solvent. I mean, we just have so much of it.
Oh.
Take that, just keep it on the shelf for when you might need it for your chimney. And just, buy a little bit of flower seeds and just harvest the seeds as they come out and replant.
What a good idea.
Yeah.
Continue to harvest, pay it forward.
Sure.
Okay, great. That's great advice. That makes sense. I'm not even gonna ask like what your occupation is. That just makes sense.
Great.
And your investment in our chimney is like investing attention. It's not really money because you gave this to us for free.
Yeah.
So that's the easiest decision.
Time is money.
Time is money. And boy, would we know that if we were time traveling, let me tell you.
That's not real.
Why do you guys laugh so
Time
weirdly?
travel's not real.
Yeah, because we were just joking about time travel. About
Well, we were
10
also
minutes
making
ago.
a joke too. You guys laughed really, we laughed normal about it. You guys laughed really weird.
No, just because we've been laughing about it all day.
We're tired, so our voices are shot.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah. So we laugh
And they
louder.
put the solvent on the shelf,
Up.
and the baby, and then now they put the solvent on the shelf, and they're putting in a call, which in this town is calling out the window to go get some flower seeds. What would you guys like to do?
Okay. I mean, you were right about going. Oh, wait, you wanted to go to the future.
You can go to the future to check. You can go to the present to check.
Yeah.
So we didn't solve the cupcakery.
You don't know yet. You're just going to the
We
past.
can't know what's in the past. Let's go to the future. Can
And
we just do that?
The scythe ghost is like, do you want to go to the future?
I do.
Sure. Let's go to the future, right? Because then we can figure out what went wrong here.
Yes.
Boom! And like does a snap in the ground. So then you're in the future, right in front of the cupcake shop, and it's bustling. It's just like cupcakes up the wazoo. And then also you notice there's another line, flour. They've got so much flour, they're giving it away. They're giving the flour away.
Wow.
And they clap too, and they're like, great, what are we clapping about?
Your success.
Ha,
To
nice.
you. We gotta go.
Draw a card from the deck of many things.
Oh my gosh. You'll have to pull. Let me get that going. while you guys tell me what would you like to do next.
All right. So did the cupcakery is okay?
You feel a tingle on your chest,
Oh,
and the cupcake has now been solved.
great. All right. So let's go take a look at the clock shop. We haven't really done anything there. I
We
think,
haven't
the whole
done
entire
nothing
time.
there. Okay.
Or the bodega.
No, we haven't even. We don't even know.
Well, we could get some
Who-
breakfast sandies over at the bodega, then go to the clock shop, or the other way around. What do you think? Let's
You know
roll
what?
for it.
Okay.
Evens, clock. Odds, bodega.
Okay.
Odds, bodega.
All right. Here, I'm gonna give that to you. You can choose from the deck. Thank you for that gift. I think it could be very useful very soon.
Do I just pick one?
Yep. And just let me know which one you like.
Oh, which one we like? Okay.
And it's just for you, Dravana.
Oh, just me.
I mean, you can also look at Montiac, but you're not getting it. So you go to the bodega, Montiac,
Yes. Ooh, all right.
and there's just someone in a rocking chair, and like it looks like the shop has just got nothing in it. It's like the copper wiring has been ripped out of the sides. Goes, if only I'd known, people would have wanted a Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
You don't have any? Damn.
No, I didn't put in a big enough order.
What did you order?
I ordered just Swiss cheese grilled cheese sandwiches.
Well, those are pretty good.
Does it look like the supply and demand was demand heavy? I supplied them. Not a lot of demand. What would you
Okay.
like?
I want the moon card,
Uh-huh.
Queen of Diamonds. The character gains a number of magical wishes which come true.
Great.
So I guess you choose the number.
Why don't you roll a d6?
Well, one.
One. Great. You
I
get
get
one wish.
One wish.
And the baby is like, I don't mean to alarm you, but I've got like 5 minutes. Like we've got like 5 minutes.
Okay.
I think that's plenty.
Okay.
All right, so your wish.
Great.
What is it, Giovanna?
Well, I don't.
We
You
have
have
to
to
use
wish
it now.
now.
You can do whatever
Oh.
you want.
Whew. I'll save it.
Yeah.
So we need to get this bodega bustling again.
Yeah.
Wait. So what happened with the bodega? Sorry, I was really distracted with my.
Well, the bodega.
I'll
didn't
give
put
you my
enough-
full story really quickly.
Sure.
I'm from Brooklyn. I grew up right at the foot of like the Williamsburg Bridge. And I wanted to bring like a New York style, but there was like when I first moved here, it was like a very San Francisco kind of town. Then I went through like a Portland vibe, and now it's like a Philadelphia thing. But I kept trying to chase a trend, and I
Sure.
kept screwing it up because I was just like one step behind, and I just
Okay.
gave up, and I just got Swiss cheese grilled cheese sandwiches, and now I'm bust. Now I'm bust.
He poorly ran a restaurant. Is
Okay.
a sort of way to do it.
It's like a pretty simple story.
I mean, do you feel like if you had just picked something simple and really focused on it and tried to be the best at that thing, maybe you could have avoided the trend thing?
Gosh, if I'd heard that advice when I was
Sure.
younger,
Yeah.
golly, let me tell you.
Great.
Golly, let me tell you.
All right.
Well, I think that you're lacking a certain meat of a dead animal. Are you open to cooking and selling dead animal meat?
God,
could
if I
just
had gotten
call
that
it
advice
meat.
when I was younger, if I had known I could just follow my dream as being a butcher when I was younger, I would venture to say none of this would be the reality.
Should I summon the cat Nado and he can serve cat meat? Don't do that? Okay.
No. But just keep that idea.
The baby is like
For you-
4 minutes.
Ah, okay. All right. Well,
I would like to...
Like literally, if someone just told me like you could be a butcher, just follow your dreams.
you could be a butcher, just follow your dream.
No,
I
not
can't
right
now.
now.
I'm old now.
right. So we'll keep that in mind. Just
Take us to the past.
Me?
baby,
Baby.
baby.
And the baby floats through. They go, take my hand, and suddenly you're back, and you're in what's a San Francisco themed restaurant that he's like putting together. It's like Haight and Ashbury themed specifically, but he's like San Francisco, but I think I'm gonna make some Detroit chicken tenders. That's what I'll do. I'll focus on Detroit chicken tenders.
You don't have to do a place.
What?
You don't have.
People don't care about the theming, they just want good food. They want variety, they want options.
Well, honestly, between you and me, first of all, I'm from Brooklyn.
Sure.
I grew up like at the foot of like Williamsburg Bridge. And I'm proud to be where I'm from. I'm proud to be where I'm
Okay.
from. And where I'm from, we used to have good, like, I don't want to cook for people. I want people to cook for themselves. I want to provide elements for them to cook with.
What is stopping you from doing this right now?
Well, it just doesn't, like, everyone told me, don't be a butcher. Chase what works.
What if you do this?
What?
What if you allow for them to cook for themselves and buy their normal groceries? But you also have a little section where you can chop up meats, make breakfast sandies, possibly give people mouthwash and toothpaste and things like that.
I don't know, like a bodega from Brooklyn?
Exactly.
I don't know about that.
And it'll be bustling. Maybe some coffee. Self-serve.
I could call it the M.
You could call it the M.
That's what I took
Oh.
to get around New York.
Yeah, okay.
Or even the Jay-Z.
Yes.
To get over the bridge.
Mm-hmm. You could take it over the Spider-Man bridge into the heart of the beast, and you will be able to thrive and succeed.
Was it the Spider-Man bridge? I thought Spider-Man's in Queens.
There was Roosevelt Island.
Oh, okay. And so, great. So now you planted the idea. What would you like to do? The ghost's like, we've got like 2 minutes.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you think he took it to heart? Am I correct in that just helping him have his business thrive is what will solve his...
You can go in the future and find out.
Let's go to the future.
Let's go to the future.
Which future do you go to? Present or future?
Future, right? Future.
I like your style. And stomps the scythe. You're suddenly in the future, and you're standing in front of the bustling JMZ Deli.
Yes!
Wow. Okay.
And inside you see the butcher just like chopping and serving up meat and just going, "This is for my mom, New York City."
Oh.
That was her name.
Oh.
Don't wear it out.
Twist.
And you feel a little tingle as you can't see it, but one of the fingers feels like it's relieved.
Oh, lovely. Now, bodega, done. One more, the clock shop.
And the ghost's like, "You've got like 1 minute." Just
1
so you
minute.
know.
All right,
Okay,
where
okay,
to the
okay.
clock shop?
You run to the clock shop, and the clock shop is in ruins.
Oh, damn.
And there's also like
Damn!
police tape everywhere. But it's like old, dusty police tape.
Okay.
And this young man walks by and goes, "I remember the spring accident and the last star night. That was so tragic." And looks up and sees like a mouse run by and goes, "I remember when I used to play pranks with those mice. Darn."
Still that kid.
And walks past.
All right, so something bad happened. Can we... Oh, gosh.
How about a hashtag hit celebrate the holidays and Star Night?
Oh, my God.
And I believe, let's see if it, are we going to get the voice to say it?
It's Michael Bubble. He's here for the big finish.
Mr. Owl.
I gotta set this up. We're gonna change this to the key of A. And we're gonna do a minor blues. Here we go, 1 second. Because that is perfect. This is just a gruesome, terrible, sad scene. You're not even sure really what quite happened, but you know that a song will fix it. But it's gonna take a little bit of help. Who would you like to call forth?
Maybe Michael
Before
Bubble.
you even say it, from the sky you see this thing appear, like some sort of like glint that's like reflecting light, and down comes this giant bubble, and inside is this Canadian man, I believe he's Canadian, who has this like wand, like conductor wand, and he's floating down, he gets right above the ground, and he pops the bubble, and goes down and goes, "Hello. I'm Michael Bubble. I want to thank you for previously defeating my evil brother, Trevor Bubble.
Trevor Bubble.
You threw a house at him. You threw a house party at him,
Yes.
and the house party fixed his life. And he is no longer my evil brother. He is now my good brother, thanks to that party. I thought that maybe I could help you out a little bit by helping you sing these troubles away."
Michael, there is no greater gift than the gift of song.
I would contest that. but for these purposes, I'll say yes. Let's do it. And he waves his wand, and this like piano appears, and he sits at it
Oh.
and starts to. That's not great. Hold on.
Chopstick.
This is like an upbeat, like jazzy. Starry night. Stars in the night. Take it away, Montiac.
Stop!
NPC with no warning, Metaldo appears.
I'm going to explain exactly what happens because this is suddenly the ghosts are whisked away, and we can like kill the music because things are about to get real. Because you're no longer standing in the future, you're in the present.
Okay.
And it goes quiet, and you turn, and there's Metaldo pointing at someone that you haven't seen in a little while. It's Top Hat.
Ah.
Metaldo goes, "Do you like what I made?
Sire, do you like what I made, sire?
I took your hair and used the magic,
I took your hand and used the magic.
and I made a revenge spirit
I made a revenge spirit.
to kill the holiday of Star Night."
Kill the holiday of Star Night.
And,
Oh, I
And-
love the intention, but
Metaldo!
oh man.
and you, and sure enough, Top Hat looks at you and takes out like Top Hat's like glasses that were just normal glasses, like this. But when that happens, there are no like eyes underneath. It's just like this hollow space, and goes, "I was going to collect so many souls in the future. I sent my boys to come wrangle them up. This whole town was going to be mine, for I was called into this plane by Maltaldo." And you notice he says Maltaldo?
Maltaldo.
And fans
Mal.
of the Latin language will know that mal means bad.
Oh.
Maltaldo called me into this dimension. And I was about to have it with this machine. And Top Hat turns. And that's when you see it. This cobbled together, like steampunky time device that's been rupturing the fabric of time. And all around it are diamonds. And this is not super important, but where do you think the diamonds came from?
Diamond.
Maybe a diamond mine.
There's no diamond mines around here.
Maybe a store.
Maybe a store, but there are no diamond stores around here.
Maybe stolen from an individual.
What was Top Hat trying to do in the beginning? Do you remember?
He was trying to go to town hall and bring a tree there.
He was
No,
trying to.
that's what he sent you guys to do.
Oh.
Why did he send you guys to do that?
Oh, I don't
Because
remember.
he was busy himself.
Doing what? Do you remember, chat? Do you remember?
He
This
was
is where it all comes together.
So busy.
At the diamond fair?
No.
There's no diamond fair. I appreciate that.
Oh, what was he doing?
Have you put it together yet? Because it's good. That's right.
He was at...
Here in this town, the children put coal outside.
Oh!
So all I had to do was do one time bending spell, which turned one coal into a diamond. Then I used that diamond to do even more time magic. And even more. And that's the time ripples that you originally fell into. To destroy this town. And I appreciate you trying to save it in the future. That's only one possible future. For if you can't defeat me right now in song, I will continue to harvest the souls and destroy Star Night.
No. Never.
Michael turns to you guys and goes, do you think we can do this?
I think that this is what we were born to do. Turn away, don't look back, because there is something changing. I don't want to see Star Night end, I want to see it get different and evolve with the times. Turn away, I won't have this. Look into your mirror and believe in yourself, 'cause that's the only way we'll escape this hell. It's time to have Star Night again.
Turn away from this future. Turn away from the past. Take a second and look in the mirror of the present and see. The starry night is above you. The starry night is around you. Let it take you coast into the present with presents.
Starry night, starry night.
Starry night is around
Starry
you.
night
is around
Starry
you.
night. And the whole town comes out. Starry night.
Starry night.
Starry
night.
night is around you.
Starry night is around you. Star night. Star night is around you.
Let it take you, let it take you
Let it take you away.
away.
Thank you.
Michael Bubble.
Michael
Solo.
Bubble. Michael Bubble solo.
And Michael Bubble takes his hands off the piano and goes, "There's no way I could beat that. But there is a way I could beat this," and pulls out the wand and points it at Top Hat and goes, "You think you're so strong? Hate has no place in Starry Night." And this like musical note magic flies out and there's stars bursting everywhere. And it goes past Top Hat, past the machine, flies over to the tree, hits the tree, and the tree lights up. And the tree itself starts to float, and it shoots 3 ornaments in your direction, and they whiz past you, and one of them hits Metaldo. Metaldo goes, "Oh, this is not the..." and gets swallowed up. Another one hits the machine, the diamond machine, the time travel machine, and just bubbles up, bubbles up, bubbles up, until the time machine's stuck in a bubble. And Top Hat looks at you. "I will find you. I will crawl through any dimension, through any bit of space. I will find..." And then suddenly the ornament hits and goes, "Oh, never mind. No, this is just a full... No, I'm done. I'm done."
All this death, this is a Starry Night miracle.
And Michael Bubble holds out his hand and says, "Will you take my hand? I'll show you the future."
Let's take it. Will you take it as well?
Oh, okay.
And you take his hand, and then you're swept into the future.
What?
And as you're going, Michael Bubble explains, "Now you might recall there was no Star Night in the future because they said that was the last Star Night, the night you arrived in town. Do you remember that? Well, some things are fixed, and that's true. That was the last Star Night because from then on, and you appear, and the town is just alive and thriving, and they're hanging up stars everywhere. And Town Hall has 3 giant ornaments that hang that are reminders of the heroes that saved them."
Oh.
And Michael Bubble explains, that was the last Star Night, because after that they introduced a new holiday, Starry Night.
Oh, nice.
This is the end of my journey with you 3. Looks at like the skeleton, like one of the skeletons in the back, and then there's another. "I'm sorry, 4. It's been a blast, but I gotta pop off."
Goodbye.
And like that,
Goodbye.
Michael floats off into the
Goodbye.
sky.
Goodbye.
And the townsfolk look at you and go, "Our heroes, our heroes."
Please, no.
I mean, no,
heroes. No,
No,
listen.
just-
I'm sure that you need to leave, and we can use our diamond machine to take you somewhere. But will you just spend Starry Night here and celebrate with us?
Well, we really should be.
We have free food.
In attendance of this party.
We can We don't have anywhere we have to be. I mean, half my crew's dead, so.
And I tend to only observe holidays. I'd like to finally celebrate one.
And when you say that, and I want you feel something, look down at your chest. The hand's gone. It's a Starry Night miracle. And that's our story tonight.
Wow!
Incredible. Thank you so much for celebrating Star Night with us. And thank you for heralding the brand new holiday of Starry Night with us.
Woo!
That was incredible. Again, we didn't have any of that planned whatsoever. I just knew that we would do time travel. Didn't know the shops. Didn't know the problems. Didn't know the characters that were going to hop in. That was amazing. That happened because you guys did it all in chat. Thank you so much. You can buy any of those amazing Christmas hits anywhere that those Christmas hits are sold. And before we send you those links for all those expensive shops, because those are going to go platinum, folks, if they want to spend Starry Night watching the amazing things that you create and do, where can they find you?
I am Kelly Nugent. You can follow me on all the social media at Kelly Nugee, KELLYNUGEE. Hang out with me on my Twitch channel. That's twitch.tv/KELLYNUGEE. Listen to me talk about YA Pulp Fiction on my Feral Audio podcast, Teen Creeps. Listen to me talk about Buffy the Vampire Slayer on my podcast, Hellmouthy. Listen to me talk about relationships in the lens of fandom on my podcast, Same Day Shipping.
Well, hey guys, how's it going? I'm Chris Monty. I'm Montiac the whole time, you know the thing. Anyway, you can find me as a Montiac on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The most recent thing is, and I thank Jabberwocky for sharing it in the chat, my Star Wars punk video, Rebels in the Sky, is out. If you like Star Wars, please help share it to other Star Wars fans. You can see a cameo from Omar's head-banging hair in the video. So yeah, please check that out and subscribe to that channel on YouTube. You can find me with musical improv group Robot Teammate. You can find me and Omar doing Sunnydale Study Group, and also something that Omar, Kelly, and I have been working on as well, which I think probably Omar will talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Omar. You can find me on you can find me at Twitter at Omar Najam, as well as on Instagram, Omar Najam Film. And the thing that Chris was alluding to is a little secret project we'll be rolling out within the new year. It's very exciting. It's very fun. I don't want to say too much, but check out the hashtag #ThankYouForQuesting. And if you do, you'll see some information about how you can get involved. So that's all I'll say for now, but you'll definitely see some more information about that after the holidays. Folks, thank you so much. This was such a Starry Night wonder. This was so fun. I want to say a huge thank you to you, because not only did you participate tonight, not only did you make our night so fun, not only did you jump in and have the best chat, because you guys are the best chat, but also I want you to know these videos get turned into YouTube videos, which people watch later. So the involvement that you do and the creativity that you throw in tonight isn't just like a one-time and that's it thing. These stay on the internet and other people get to receive joy from them, and that's such a wonderful gift. And during the holidays, what is more important than that? So thank you so much. I wish you all the most incredible holidays. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Gauntlet. And I'm going to hand it over to the person who created all this trouble to begin with in the past, Mataldo.
No!
Yay!
Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in, everybody. Once again, we will not be here next week. We'll be back in the new year. We'll be celebrating the holidays and stuff like that. But we will still be live next week on Friday with a 6-hour DFA studio finale, last one of the year. And then I'll probably be solo streaming a bunch and stuff like that. So it's gonna be dope. But tomorrow is Sci Friday, which means we got Destroying Siddharth's Legacy with Peter and Yoshi Siddharth. We got DFA, Death from Above, and we got Pencils and Parsecs with special guests Ryan Day and Leo Camacho will be coming on Pencils and Parsecs tomorrow night. It's gonna be super dope. But coming up right now, guys, Hyper Heroes. If you're tuning in for Hyper Heroes, there's no live episodes tonight or next week. But there are new episodes, and they will be going up on tomorrow and next Friday on YouTube, because those guys are also with their families. But we got new episodes for you. We do got new episodes for you. But coming up, y'all, Soja Rules. We see everything. We see everything, Soja. Soja Rules. Good. And thanks for being here, man.
Jay Pistol, or however you say that, thank you for your Comics on the Floor Vanquished summary parody.
Oh, God. Yes.
Me, Abby, and Matt were
and
Sam were very moved by the
so
detail
happy.
that was in. And
Yeah, boy!
Yeah.
Guys,
Thank you for that.
Stick around though, because Malika is doing a special stream right now. She's gonna be playing Minecraft, a sponsored Minecraft stream. So stick around, give her your support, go hop in and chat with her. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And Malika's streaming. It's amazing. We haven't had Malika solo stream in so long. So that's gonna happen. But thank you guys so much. Happy holidays. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see you guys in the new year.
Yep. Happy solstice, everyone. Take care.
Happy solstice.
Bye.
Oh my goodness! Are